Assumption is the mother of all fuck-ups. I don't want to hear that makes an ass out of you and me shit. What's up, creepers and geekers? Chris the Atari Creep. How's everyone doing today? This video isn't for you. It's for one very specific individual. And it's funny, I'm over here thinking I want to talk about conversation and assumptions. To try to cool the air, cool the room, chill out. I mean, I honestly don't really give a fuck. I really don't. I don't. But if people are really getting fucking death threats and stuff, well, you got to deal with it however you need to deal with it. I just don't understand how any words I've said would cause someone to want to somebody. And if you can point out exactly what I said that may have triggered that action, whereas some of the cats on your side, I'm not going to play the deflection game all day. I want to talk seriously. Legit say, hey, everyone go over there. Let's, I understand that's just internet games and stuff. So, let me shut up about that and just give you my point of view as far as everything's concerned. And what I'm going to say right now, and I hope you take this to heart, is dead balls true. I put that on my late mother's soul. She recently passed away this past June, and I'm still a little fucked up about it. I'm not going to lie. I'm fucked up right here. I was there with her. It wasn't pleasant. But everything I'm about to say is the God-honest truth. There was a stream. An OEB Pete, or whatever the fuck he calls himself now, was in there. And he had just made a joke about saying the Amico brings out all the idiots or the crazies. I couldn't remember what it was. And I know you've heard this 100 times. But I need to say it again to emphasize how not aimed that video was. And they made a joke, hey, Creep, why don't you make a video about it? So, as far as it's concerned, that's as far as the intent was. Oh, I'll do that. So I asked around within a couple of groups, who are the more outspoken people against Amigo? And a whole bunch of names came up, but there was only so many I could put on there. And unfortunately, Gen X Gamer, your fucking channel came up. I didn't know you from Adam. I did not know you from Adam. I've seen you kind of around. I may have seen one of your videos sometime back or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't aiming at anyone. So I just put a bunch of things in there, and the entire video was a goof. The video was a goof. So this is where I'm saying assumptions and conversations could have just ended all this. And it's leading me to believe there's a motive behind it, what you're doing. So you have to understand that too. There was two possible results. The result that happened, you making a video, being mad at me, calling you a bitch, and then dragging up something from a month and a half ago, which you genuinely don't understand. You don't understand. You even said in the video, he says, what did he make fun of your dad or something? That makes no excuse. And it had nothing to do with that. And I'll explain that here in a minute in the simplest terms ever. And whether you agree with it or not, I don't care. I don't care. Or you could have reached out to me privately or even publicly saying, we don't know each other. What the fuck? Why would you do that with me? And I genuinely would have apologized. I would have been like, yeah, dude, it wasn't aimed at you. It was just a quick little goof thing I wanted to put up there. And I probably would have apologized. And maybe in my next video in the intro, I would have said, hey guys, let me just take a second to just say sorry to anyone who may have been offended by that or upset. And that's how that would have happened. Conversations, dude. And the reason I bring up conversations is because, Smash, I hope you don't mind I'm doing this, but I got to be as real as possible. When I saw Smash's conversation, or his comment to your video, apologizing and all that stuff, and it was from him, I didn't see the video. I don't honestly stalk anyone to see if they're talking about me and shit. In the beginning, I do to see what I'm doing, if I'm popping people off or if I'm making it hot. I'm a jerk that way. Sometimes I get in a bad mood and I just want to poke the bear. And your video just happened to hit me at the wrong time, I was upset. It kind of hurt my feelings a little bit that, my buddy sent me that. And it weighed heavy on my heart and my mind the whole day. And I reached out to him. Instead of getting fucking mad and be like, Smash JT's a fucking turncoat. He's all defending me in his hot tub and saying, yeah, he had every right, and now he's to look good and all this stuff. I didn't do that. I reached out to him and said, dude, what, and I laid out my, you said a few things that made me feel great, and then so we had a conversation about it, and we talked about it, and I understand where he was coming from in that. I came to an understanding with him. Now, does it still kind of, of course it does, because one day he was talking all this, I appreciate you more than you know, which I do believe he was being honest. And then he's kind of apologizing for sticking up for me. I mean, anybody, including a bitch, would, been upset. So I reached out and we had a conversation. I remember there was one time early in the Amico thing, when I first found out that some charades game and the Evel Knievel game was in fact a mobile game. Everyone was making fun of it. It's just going to be mobile games, And I was like, nah, I don't think so. But mobile games have a good quality now anyway. I guess the argument now is, do we really need to put it on the TV? But regardless, I found out those were there. And rather than pop off and be like, fucking Tommy lied to me and all this stuff, I reached out to the man. And we had a conversation. And I got his side of it. And then I addressed it. And I even mentioned all this in it. So a conversation could go a long way. Now, was I right in anything I did there? Let's forget the Tony video. Let's forget the Tony video for now. We'll get to it. Probably not. Again, I was just being a prick. I can genuinely say I used the word gay. I did. It had... When it comes to races and sexuality and religions and all that stuff, I don't look at any of that stuff as, you know what I mean? It's just people. They're just people. It's no more or less to me than if you had a gray coat on, And I genuinely don't have any opinion either way about homosexuality or, someone's being Hispanic or black or part of the Orient or whatever the fuck, white, Irish, Scottish. I don't look at things in life that way. I find that I'm a lot of a happier individual not. There's too many people, in my opinion, that make an emphasis on that. And maybe it's because they are part of those demographics and they feel victimized. And in a lot of ways, I do believe that they are warranted in that, Race is still an issue with us here in 2021, This planet's been around for how long? How many years have people been on this planet trying to get the fuck along? And it's just an ongoing reality. But I don't think in those terms. But like I was saying in that video, and I hope you watched that whole thing, or actually went to the live stream, because I was genuinely excited when I thought you were there. That's what made me not read the whole. I just saw Gen X and I went with it. I'm like, here's an opportunity to maybe chill everybody out, Both of us actually be men. You kept talking about what a real man would do. I was trying to get both of us to come above this, And I went on and talked about how, I'm sorry I used the word gay because it upsets you, but please know it had nothing to do with you personally. Now, I understand that you will take it personally because you're part of that demographic. And for that, I do apologize. I do. Again, a simple conversation could have stopped most of this. So, I'm not saying I was in the right making that stupid little 46-minute video, but I don't think it was anything to be that triggered over. Which leads me to conclude a couple of things. And that's why I carried on. That either you were unable to understand what I was trying to say back to you, or you don't care and you just want to use it to create more drama for whatever your purpose is. Maybe you just enjoy that. Maybe that's just part of your being. And whatever, I can't get down with folks who gossip and cause drama. I don't mind people fucking around once in a while. I do it all the time. I'm a bastard. But I'm a lovable, fun bastard, The other issue I have is, again, not talking about the Tony video, because that's a special case. I've been on this platform since 2013. And next year I'll be celebrating, next December, not this coming, next. I'll be celebrating 10 years on this. Go all the way back, dude. All the way back. Never been involved in any of this kind of crap. Never did, in the past. And I don't know. I don't know why I did it now. But I can't get down with the gossip channels, the ones that strictly are out there to talk about each other. You know? I mean, I'll do it once in a while, but I really have only made a couple of actual hate videos. Darius Truxton, I think, was my first one, to be honest with you. I mean, I've picked on Pat and Ian, but again, that was all in fun, and that might have gone a little too far. But I honestly don't like Ian. I think he's a waste of a human life. He really is. Pat, I could take or leave him. He used to be a funny bastard, but yeah, I just can't get down with that kind of thing, you know. So I see that coming at me, and I'm like, all right, so here come all the typical programmed responses, you know. You start off by making fun of the Pats, which just won today, by the way. Go Pats. I thought it was going to be a funny video. I thought it was going to be great, but then, you know, you went off on talking about how I follow Tommy's direction, and the implication there was Tommy told me directly that I am not to associate with Tony, so I made that video up and made the situation up to denounce Tony because I was told to by Tommy. And again, ask anybody who's been around for a while, that's not the case. You can even ask Tommy. Look at some of the comments on my videos. He'll straight up say, "Thank you for your honesty." That's polite for, I don't know if I can get down with half the shit you just said, but thank you for still being excited, you know? Don't do me no fucking favors, buddy. You know, and that's really as far as it goes with Tommy and me. And again, you can ask him too, whether you believe him or not. That's where I'm coming from. My response video to that video was literally me being a dick, just trying to point out everything you got wrong about me while throwing in a couple more jabs, you know. But to say, now we're going to get into the Tony video thing, okay? To say that I got that mad because I was told to, and I was making up things about him making fun of my father, that is not the case. Yes, in that video I was angry, and people will sit there and say, well, you know, I understand when people get angry, they just say things. I don't. You know, everything I've said in my video, I meant it. And yes, if you want to really dig the whole, you know, you better pray you don't bump into me, can be considered a threat. And it really was a threat, but it wasn't necessarily a violent threat. And I probably should have been a little bit more crystal on that one. I should have been a little bit more transparent when I said it originally. Because what was going through my mind at the time was, it will be an ugly situation. I would probably scream and yell at the kid. Unfortunately, when it comes to the issue of my father and Alzheimer's, I'm pretty weak myself. Much like you got upset when you saw the word gay because you happen to follow that lifestyle. It had nothing to do with him making fun of it, and it had nothing to do, well, I mean, I keep saying it had nothing to do with Amico, and you kept trying to bring Amico into it. Amico's the furthest thing from it. I mean, all right, you know what? I'll take the Amico thing. I'll take the Amico. To say in a not angry way, in a calm, clear-headed way, the reason I got upset with Tony was a culmination of him breaking balls. I mean, this kid's intrusive. You have to admit that. To a degree where it's just shy of criminal in some cases. Not with me, but he does. He likes to poke the bear like I do and get things all stirred up. But when people kick back, he kind of, you know, I'm not going to get into that. He reached out. Well, first he donated $150 fucking dollars. And then he reached out saying, I want to do something fun. You know, we have our disagreements. Can we see who has the bigger whatever? I'm going to put it out there that whoever donates the most will win something. I don't know. I don't remember the exact thing. So it was going to be against the Amico All Access and the Amico No Access. And I thought that would be fun. I really did. I said, you know what? Go ahead and do it. Just no fuckery, please. That's the exact word I said. If you're genuine about it, by all means, you have my blessing. Go forth and do what you got to do. Well, the Amico All Access guys don't like this kid, so they all bailed. They were like, we're not, and they came at me for it. They're like, we're not doing that. We're not doing it. Some people were like, how dare you collaborate with this kid? I was like, I'm not collaborating with him. The guy donated. He wanted to do something I thought was fun. So I got shit for it too, but no one told me I couldn't associate with anybody. And then it mulled over. It just went away. And then I saw, everyone keep talking about fucking receipts. Grow up. I saw it and it was gone. I'm not going to save shit for fucking 8 months to fucking prove myself to you, the likes of you folks. But it literally said, watch, no matter what happens, I'm going to make sure a non-Amico fan, or whatever the wording is, ends up on that shirt. And then went on to talk about how I think it would just be funny and ironic, and it would be like a, now I'm adding to it, like a, ha ha ha, that person hates the Amico, and he made it to, my walk has nothing to do with the Amico, so if you want to drag the Amico in like that, then fuck you. And it's really that simple. Fuck you, you're a scumbag for even trying. There's someone trying to do good in the world, and you want to be a douchebag about it. That's what I was mad about. That he was going to use it as a fucking farce. Yeah, I'm grateful for the 150. No! You donate to the Alzheimer's Association. I never see a dime of that. Would I ever pay him back? Fuck no. Nope. And you can call me whatever you want for that. I'm not going to pay him back. I don't care how much I hated the kid. He donated to the Alzheimer's Association, and that's my goal. I'm not out there to try to trick people or anything like that, and I never have, nor will I ever, especially when it comes to that. I respect it. I keep it separate. I don't monetize anything on that. So that's where I'm coming from. So to sum it up, I'm probably sure I had 100 more fucking things I wanted to say on here. To sum it up, dude, because this is getting fucking long. A simple conversation could have stopped it. Assumptions fucked you up. And then you continue on to do it. My first video had a point. I just wanted to get your attention so you'd be like, okay, this guy wants to talk. And I wanted you to see what I said about you last night. Or said to you when it wasn't actually you. And someone tried to apologize to you. And then instead of maybe contacting them and trying to work things out, you drew it up as this huge fucking thing about he's just trying to make himself look better. Is it not possible that one of us could fucking just try to be the better person? Seriously. So whoever's telling you to get fucking I'm not saying those words. They need to fucking stop. I've like legit seen threats. I've gotten threats too. There's some dude has a monstrous uppercut. One dude said he wanted to fucking kill me. I told him, let me know when you're in town, I'll pick you up at the airport. I don't take it seriously. I don't take any of this as serious as you folks do. You know, it's all these automated fucking responses that you see over and over and over again. This person tells them not to do it. Oh, it's all clout chasing. Oh, it's all this, it's all that. You're a cuck and all this. I'm going to This has no more emotional meaning to me than this empty fucking soda can. I understand I use words that hurt you. But how do you show that you're a better person? You guys have nothing more than insults. That's all you do is you insult people. You ain't got facts, you talk about people's weight, you talk about people's age, you talk about their fucked up teeth, their hairline. And it's a disgusting way to be. A disgusting way to be. It is what it is. I'm not saying I'm not guilty of it, but it is what it is. So either you're capable of a conversation and just calling it good, or you're incapable of that through some sickness, and you want to continue just making videos about it. I can't believe someone had told me at the time you had made 4 fucking videos in 2 days. Whether it's a quick short and a whatever. And I said, that's a sickness. I totally get being upset about someone calling me whatever. But that's absurd. That's absurd. And it is what it is. If you want to reach out, everything I said in my last video, please watch it again. Or go to the live stream from the night before. And try to find it. I think it's like at the 1 minute 38 second mark where I literally talk directly to you. So it is what it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload this without any kind of whatever, and I'm going to send it to you personally through Twitter. And then worry about the rest of it tomorrow. The rest of everyone else watching it. You don't have to respond if you don't want to. If you want to, I'm on Twitter. I don't use it that often. But if you want to throw me a message that way, by all means. I wasn't lying when I said I'd give you my number. No, not for that. You ain't that cute. That was a joke. That wasn't a poke. And thanks for hearing me out. So until next time, I hope you're doing well. Take care. Creep it real. And it's getting dark. Bye-bye.